first tonight, we continue to talk about the affordable housing crisis here in Charlotte. As leaders are looking for ways to address the growing problem, they may want to swipe an idea, from Austin, Texas, which is battling many of the same issues, gentrification and rising rents.
WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson shares how the Texas city is seeking solutions.
As Charlotte grows, so does its development and its need for mobility. But there's fear here that all this growth could fast-track gentrification and push out longtime residents.
We need some protection.
Jessica Moreno with Action NC, a grassroots community organization, says she's worried that prices will continue to increase and drive out more people. Take South End, for example. As the city rolled out the Blue Line, workers built new development, displacing many who once lived here. The area now caters to more modern, high-end customers.
Development is good. Every city needs development, but what we don't need is development on the backs and blood of the community members that are most vulnerable.
As transit expands, it can spur gentrification in nearby neighborhoods, displacing residents. Any increase in prices is a threat to renters and at times a threat to Charlotte's identity. So how do we prevent displacement of the residents who built the Queen City to what it is today? We take a look at Austin, Texas. In Austin, voters issued a bold call to action when they approved funding for a multi-billion-dollar transit plan that includes $300 million to help residents who might be forced out of their homes. The money will go towards affordable housing, people of color-owned businesses, and strengthening tenant and homeowner rights within displacement risk areas around the new transit.
Tenants have power. And tenants have rights.
The Austin Tenants Council is one of the organizations who received some of the funding. They will continue to try and alleviate pressures of displacement. Some examples include ensure fair housing, address any issues with living conditions, and offer counseling and education to tenants.
Sometimes it is not safe, or it does not feel safe when your housing is at stake, to challenge a landlord or to raise a red flag. But when you have an independent entity that can step in and do some of that advocacy, that's extremely beneficial for tenants.
It's that type of advocacy that Action NC and the Housing Justice Coalition is pushing for in Mecklenburg County. They recently submitted a proposal to pursue policies and actions in order to achieve housing as a human right. They asked that the city and the county increase funding for programs that are preventing displacement, such as RAMP, tax relief, and other related programs. City attorneys sent Action NC this statement. The city is reevaluating its aging in place program, and other anti-displacement initiatives are under consideration. The issue of tax relief has legal obstacles that we are trying to work around by carefully tailoring programs to address the needs of low-income residents.
For a city that claims that they want to work on upward mobility and economic development for its citizens, their response doesn't show that.
In Austin, of course, there is still challenges that they face, like keeping renters safe, getting them help in a timely manner, and reaching out to younger tenants. But renters in Austin believe that the city is taking displacement seriously by giving money to community-based initiatives. Reporting in South End for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson.
Thank you, Lexi. And WCNC Charlotte is part of 7 major media companies and other local institutions producing I Can't Afford to Live Here. That is a collaborative reporting project focused on solutions to the affordable housing crisis in Charlotte. It's a project of the Charlotte Journalism Collaborative, which is supported by the Local Media Project, which is an initiative launched by the Solutions Journalism Network with support from the Knight Foundation to strengthen and reinvigorate local media ecosystems. You can see all of our reporting at charlottejournalism.org.